have never met anybody who feels over-encouraged. And the remarkable thing is that you can do something about that. We walk around with varying levels of gratitude tanks that stay full. And some people need constant encouragement and other people appear that they don't. But you've never walked up to somebody and that person has been like, you know what, I've just gotten too much encouragement today. And I don't exactly know why we don't just lean into that. Perhaps we are afraid of being uncool, that saying thank you feels kind of like cheesy. Maybe for some relationships, we're afraid of being a kiss up. I think that on a deeper level, sometimes for me, I have a little bit of I'm feeling unappreciated, and so it's hard to want to give that to somebody else when I feel like I'm not getting it myself. Even a deeper level is they kind of need to owe me. I don't want to give them something because they kind of owe me. Maybe there's even a little bit of bitterness of some things that we've done that have not gone appreciated. And so much of that is self-centered. The way that we fear that we're going to look, the fear that we're going to be perceived as a kiss up, the way that they're no longer going to owe us, the focus on ourselves. That's not who we want to be. We want to be focused on other people. We want to be the kind of people who are life givers. So you've never met somebody who's over-encouraged. And I learned this from Andy Stanley. Unexpressed gratitude is perceived as ingratitude. Ugh. The person who's ungrateful, the kid who opens a Christmas present and doesn't say thank you, the gift that's given to somebody and they don't just have the decency or the humanity to just say thank you so much. That's yucky, isn't it? We don't want to be that way. So here's 3 people that probably could use encouragement in your life. I know that they could use encouragement in my life. And one indicator is that maybe you should lean in that direction is if you feel some resistance to this. Number 1 is your leader. Your leader's not leading perfectly. They're not necessarily leading the way that they want to. They have a very, very, very hard job. And they could use some appreciation, some gratitude. In fact, if you're going to be grateful to them, be specific about what you're being grateful for. You don't have to just say, you're super great. But you can say, hey, I'm really grateful you did this. That'll be good for you. It'll be good for them. Number 2 is your spouse. And your spouse isn't perfect. Your spouse might be causing problems, but your spouse has an encouragement tank that could use some filling up to be able to specifically be grateful for what they're doing. Not just to say, I love you, but to be able to see what they are doing and recognize it and give words to it. Eye contact, words, thank you for what you're doing. If that feels awkward to you, you could write it in a note. Number 3 is your parents. And this is the one that you might experience the most resistance to because your parents aren't perfect. And if you have children, you are not going to be perfect. Your parents are not perfect. My friend Tim Cooper says that at some point in our life, we change gears from what we want to get from our parents to wanting to give something to our parents. He probably said it better than that. So you can give something to your parents. You can give them gratitude. And again, were they perfect? No, you're not thanking them for being perfect, but you can thank them for their work ethic. You can thank them for being there for you. You can thank them for the some value that they instilled in you. You can thank them for taking care of their health. You can thank them for, I don't know, something. You can find something. If you can't find something, it probably says more about you than it says about them. So everybody has this need to be encouraged, and you can do it. It costs very little. It'll actually be really, really good for you to become a person where life is coming out of you in your words. So just do it. You can do it right now. You could take 60 seconds and think about and take a step towards encouraging somebody who needs it today.